I'm trying not to make it too obvious. It's cops. Fully automated assault rifles. Wow, this is inside the airport. 2 beds, bruh. What do you mean? What is this about? You ask for a king, and then you get 2 what look like singles. What am I even meant to do with that? Or maybe, do I push them together and see if that works? Or, hey, now we're cooking. Now you watch, I'll end up falling down the middle. No one breaks the rules around here. There's no jaywalking, there's no crime, no pickpocketing, no scammers, no chewing gum. And man, you definitely do not want to be breaking the law here because they're so strict on their rules. But so one thing I didn't get to do when I was in Bali was durian. Now it's here, so I'm gonna try that tomorrow. All right, obviously there's a lot of money floating around here. And then I just saw a Ferrari roll past. Now I don't know if this is part of their regulations or what, but a V12, I'm pretty sure it was. It was not a standard Ferrari by any means. Man, this thing sounded like it had that much shit shoved up the back of it. The guy had gone down 3 gear shifts and it sounded like my Ford Ranger. They've got no 10 kilo weight here for this exercise, so I'm gonna have to go straight up to a 12, which is blue, because the only reason I'm doing that is because the 8 kilo is pink and I ain't getting no time to fucking carry around wearing pink. A little bit of bicep, tricep to finish off, because I mean, why wouldn't you want to pump some arms while you're away, right? What do they reckon? Girls get the girls. Doesn't work for me, that's for sure. All right, so here it is. Barbecue stingray. Smells amazing. These guys selling jumpers here. Who the fuck's gonna want a jumper when it's about 1 billion degrees outside? Look at that. Don't worry about waiting every half an hour for a train here. Every 4 minutes, baby, let's go. This must be where people are lining up to get my autograph. They just found out that I'm in town. Yo, what up, everybody? I feel like the biggest pussy. I'm constantly grabbing onto the edge because I feel like it's like swinging. It's probably not. That's just my paranoia going. Nah, it has to be, I swear to God. It's definitely swinging. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode. I'm in Singapore. Changi Airport, bringing you another episode traveling, because why not? Sick of sitting at home in the country of Australia while it's going down the toilet, so let's get out and explore. I've just landed here. It's surprisingly cool in the airport, but yeah, apparently it's hot here, so got a fair bit of stuff to do. You're going to come on a bit of a journey with me. I'm going to tell you and show you exactly what's going on, and go sightseeing and check out basically Singapore. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Check out the channel. Based on the last one, the Bali video, you guys want to see what's coming up on the car now. I've been saying I was going to get this video done. I've been putting it off because there's so many other things going on. I'm now going to combine these 2 videos into one video, and I'm going to make it a better, more detailed video for you guys. But check this out. This place is absolutely huge. This goes for probably maybe a kilometre, mate? Nah, maybe not a kilometre, maybe 500 metres. It's absolutely massive, but massive planes. Mr. Police Officer there, just kicking back. Old mate is asleep on the ground, eh, bud? Yeah, massive big buses, or air buses as they say, but this is cool. Very modern. Anyway. Don't forget, like and subscribe, guys. Check out the channel. Help this thing grow, because I'm going to bring you some more cool stuff as long as you guys keep subscribing and keep commenting. So I'm trying not to make it too obvious. It's cops. Fully automated assault rifles. Just strapped to them. 4 of them just kicking back. The guys look no more than like early 20s. Polished boots. I don't even know what it is, like an AR-15 or something. But bam, wow. Just kicking back. This place is really, really clean. All right, so I've been walking forever. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm assuming I've got to go try, well, obviously I know I've got to go pick up my bag. Where from? I got no idea. But this place is absolutely ginormous. I reckon I could probably cut a lap in here Oh, mate, I don't even know how long it'll take. Way too long. Wow. So much cool stuff. Man, I can't get over how big this place is. I've just come through immigration. They've got 20 bag carousels. 20 of them. A bit of a spin out when you come through immigration there. You got to scan your fingerprints and stuff like that, which is cool. It's a bit different. I don't know why you've got to do that, but it's cool. It's different. Obviously not very busy, but I'd hate to see this place when it's absolutely pumping, because wow, it'd be packed. Just gotta try and find my bag and get out of this place. Let's go. Wow, this is inside the airport. That is incredible. And of course, I've gone and done the silly thing, which I'm always doing, is I've booked my private taxi a day in advance. So I message them going, "Oi, where are you?" They're like, no, it's tomorrow. I'm like, "Nah, brother, it's now." They're like, "Ah." So I've got to try and get another taxi. Anyway, I better get off this and get that organised first, but how badass is that? Alright, so just waiting for a car. Got my driver that I had booked for tomorrow, but no good to me then because I'm here now, but he's going to be a couple of minutes away. The relative ease on how to chat to these people, they do it so well. But have a look at this. This is one of probably 20 underground pickups. Everything is just so nice. It's incredible. Everything is just immaculate. I can't wait to get outside. If this is any indicator, wow, Australia, we've got to step our game up. Wow, that is tall. Is that the Opera House you're talking about?
This one.
Yep.
You know, that's the Art Science Museum.
Ah, yep.
Really?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, it's also famous. So we are in the city center.
Yep.
From extreme east to city center, it takes about 20 minutes.
That's so good. What's the traffic normally like?
Something like that.
Oh, I just had the best, I guess, private taxi driver. 𝐵𝐿, his name was. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Absolute legend. He's just given me all the hot tips, the things to do, the things to not do, some history, and just the stories that you hear and you learn about people. Man, what a good dude. So I'm gonna go try find him again later on. He's got a jewelry store, so might go get myself a piece of jewelry. I'm not really big on all that stuff, but you just never know. Might buy something, but yeah.
Control it here, the button can open and take a picture for you. See how clever those days the spies were. If you talk about a unique piece,
2 beds. Bruh.
used by Japanese
40, man. What is this about?
They use this gun to train the Air Force.
You ask for a king,
You see,
and then you get 2 what look like singles. What am I even meant to do with that? Or maybe, do I push them together and see if that works? Or, hey, now we're cooking. Now you watch, I'll end up falling down the middle. All right, well, I just got to the room. Not bad view for tonight. I'm going to get out and go for a bit of a walk. Just going to quickly get settled in, get everything charged, and then hit the pavement. They do things a lot different around here. There's no crazy traffic. There's no breaking the laws in cars. The driver, as I said, I'm going to try track him down. He was such a wealth of knowledge. He gave me an insight into Singapore and everything about it. And basically said that, yeah, the few days that I was here said was probably too much. So yeah, interesting, but nonetheless, I'm out here to explore and live some adventures. So come on a journey with us while we're doing it. But it's still quite hot outside, and there's the police headquarters too. So I thought it was only fitting that I get a room right across the road from the biggest headquarters for the police in Singapore, you know, because we're mates, you know, we get along so well. All right, so I'm on the road. It is 7 p.m. here right now. Still quite bright. I need to get myself a coffee. Oh, look at that. Gym, bam, perfect. Right outside, that's me tomorrow, let's go. That's one thing sorted, bam. Apparently they're mad for their fitness stuff over here too, which is nice. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm off to find a coffee. I haven't eaten much today because I've been traveling, and the plane food, we all know how terrible that is. And then I'm off to, can't even say it, I've written it down here, hang on a minute. Lau Pa Sat markets. So it's like street food. They close off this whole street. Apparently it's pretty cool. And go enjoy some food, but I'm just gonna follow the crowd around a little bit and see what is actually happening. No one breaks the rules around here. There's no jaywalking, there's no crime, no pickpocketing, no scammers, no chewing gum. And man, you definitely do not want to be breaking the law here because they're so strict on their rules. But so one thing I didn't get to do when I was in Bali was durian. Now this place, durian, it's here. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow. People know it. It's got that very distinct smell. Apparently it's really, really nice and succulent, but I want to go try find food and a coffee first. That's my #1 priority before I start getting too adventurous, but I don't even know where I'm going. Suss it out. I'm just gonna head this way. I better check out my maps actually. It's very quiet, it's very peaceful. 6 million people in Singapore. Man, it's hot though, I'll tell you what, wow. It's like 30 degrees, very, very muggy and still. It sort of reminds me of like Brisbane in peak summertime, like air is very thick. Everything is so clean. It's really incredible. I might even go down here, I don't even know where I'm going, but everyone even washes their cars, like there's no rubbish on the ground. Everyone drives hybrids, or there's no noise. It's crazy. Apart from like, you can hear air cons and stuff cranking, but some of the architecture's real old buildings, but so quiet, it's incredible. I thought for a city, you know, especially an Asian city, I'm not being racist, but you know, it is what it is, with the population being so dense, but so quiet, it's incredible. Just cruising. Beverages. Oh, I wonder if they do coffee. Yep, I think they might. I'm going in, I'm going to see if I can get myself a brew. I need one. Maybe some ice cream as well. Alright, just got the coffee down. It was a little bit intimate, that place. I didn't want to get the old GoPro out and bring on my first coffee journey here. That's fucking terrible. I don't know if they're coffee people here, but it definitely wasn't nice. But anyway, we're on the road. Here we go, find some food. The smells are amazing. Now I just got to find where it's all coming from. Oh my god, look at that. The birdies. That might be dinner later on. What's going on over here? A bit of a hectic car accident or something. People beeping and carrying on. Well, it's proving harder than what I thought to try and get some cash changed over here. It's now 7:45. Everything's closed. Well, everything's doing money exchanges and stuff, but I finally found my spot though. Lau Pa Sat market. Check this out. If only you guys could smell what I'm smelling. Wow, skewers and meats and all sorts of lovely stuff. I'm gonna get all up in the grill of this stuff. So the driver told me a bunch of things that I have to try. So what better place to do it than here? Lau Pa Sat Satay Street Market. Let's go. I wonder if they've got any of that pecani sweet. Nah, they don't. They're missing out. Shrimp and wonton with a bit of extra duck and some noodles here for my first dish. Let's see how this thing goes. good. For those that know, that mango sticky rice life, just in the middle of the CBD, and there's like a random field, just literally right smack bang in the middle of the CBD. Again, I just can't get over how everyone follows the rules. There's no jaywalking. It's yeah, it's bizarre, man. It's like so much structure. It's almost communist-like, but obviously it's not. Yeah, crazy, but it is so hot. It is 8:30 here now at night, and I'm sweating bullets. Random train station, subway station. I'm walking. I've got about a 2K walk in front of me, and I'm going to be drenched by the time I get back, I reckon. I'm trying just to set a decent pace, but fuck, I'm sweating bullets. You'd think being from Queensland that it wouldn't be too bad, but I'm proper dying. I was almost going to walk out in front of that traffic, but big fines apparently, hey. So many banks. I don't know if that's a sign of all the money that's here or what, but generally where there's banks, there's money, right? Follow me for more obvious tips, yeah? I was watching that movie with, I can't remember, was it Bill Reel or whatever? The cocaine trafficker from America, based on a true story. And they just opened up all those banks in Arkansas. I don't know how true that was, but man was killing it. Didn't have enough storage to store all the money. Would be nice. All right. Obviously there's a lot of money floating around here. I've seen some Rolls Royce. Obviously then I just saw a Ferrari roll past. Now I don't know if this is part of the regulations or what, but you know, a V12, I'm pretty sure it was. It was not a standard Ferrari by any means. I'm not up to spec with my Ferraris, but man, this thing sounded like it had that much shit shoved up the back of it just to try quieten it down. The guy had gone down 3 gear shifts and it sounded like my Ford Ranger. Now, can anyone else confirm if that's a thing here? Like, they just try to shut these things right up, but isn't the whole point of having a Ferrari is to let everyone know that you've got one and to be downshifting and farting and popping and carrying on? But it's such a weird vibe, man. I must say, very, very weird vibe at the start. I don't know. It's different. Very different. First outing here, but see what tomorrow brings. All right, good morning. Coming to you from Singapore. It's relatively early. Just had brekkie. The day absolutely fucking miserable, but at least it's not hot. Well, it's still even a little bit steamy, but they reckon thunderstorms for the whole time I'm here, which is great. Not that that'll affect me too much, but it is what it is. So I'm off to try and find a gym. I'm going to train, I'm going to rip in. I'll see what the gym's like. If it's busy, I'd love to get just a short little video, some snippets of what I'm doing, but obviously I want to respect people's privacy. They might want to go to the gym as a camera-free zone, so I don't want to be this random guy from overseas shoving a camera in their face, but if I can, I will for sure, and bring you guys some of the action, which I've been saying, which I love to do while I'm training and traveling on the road, because it allows me to eat all the food that I like and not put on any weight and still remain in pretty good shape. So anyway, that's how quick of a walk it is. I'm already here, so I'm gonna go inside, talk to them, and get training. All right, so I found myself a gym. This place, amazing. It's got so much cool stuff. If I was to ever build a gym and it was my own, it'd be like this. This is great. RX Performance. They're also physios as well. There's a physio working with a client slash patient now, so I just want to be mindful to obviously not capture them too much in the video, but man, it's got everything. This is epic. So I've got my full body protocols I'm going to start doing. I might give you a little bit of a snippet here and there if I can, but you know how it is sometimes. I just like to rip in when I'm starting my training, but they've got Vipers, they got all sorts of cool tools. I absolutely love this. How good. Let's go. All right, so warm-up is done. I'm now going to start going through a little bit more functional work here, but I just want to say, if you've never been to Singapore, you probably can't grasp this concept, but all the weights and the dumbbells, everything's put in like specific order. All the balls are put the right way up. Everything is color-coded. Everything is perfect. It's like It's like the perfect housemate meal. Yeah, I can't explain it. This place is cracker, but I want to get in to do some work. I want to show you some little snippets of me doing it just so you can see that I'm actually doing it, not just taking pointless videos saying, oh yeah, I did it, wow, sweaty, 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 because you know, it's hot outside. But they've got no 10 kilo weight here for this exercise, so I'm gonna have to go straight up to a 12, which is blue, because the only reason I'm doing that is because the 8 kilo is pink, and I ain't getting no time to fucking carry around wearing pink or lifting pink weights, because we ain't built like that. But here it is, so let's go. 6 each side. There you go. Forced myself a PB. I didn't think I was going to get that done with as good a form as I did. So now I'm going to try to get to 8 progressive overload there, and I'll try to get up to maybe a 14 or a 16 kilo there, but it's actually surprisingly hard. So if you haven't done that, give it a try for sure. I'm not going to video the whole lot. I'll just do some specific exercise sequencing just so I can show you what I'm doing. But if you're interested in that, you can always train with me either in person or online. It's not a sales pitch. That's just going to prove to you that we can get it done no matter where you go. Here's what I mean by all the weights and the balls and everything being perfectly color coded. It is absolutely amazing. That's just me, one set, and I'm already huffing and puffing, so I'm going to put this down because it's going to ruin my mojo. When I get in the groove, I don't like to be stopped, so let's go. Come with me, but because I'll randomly hit the record button every now and then. So that's round number 1. We've got 3 sets here. I'm going to progressively get that load heavier on the kettlebell swing. I can't do much heavier with the banded single arm lat pull down there just because we've got no cable here in this gym as such, but I've found the heaviest band, so that's all we got. So I'm just going to potentially try increase duration there to try get a little bit more stress out of that. But yeah, I'm working hard. That's just round number 1. Heart rate's already at high 140s, just dropped out of 150, so I'm on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Let's go. All right, set number 2 down. Kettlebell swing to squat. Nice little functional loaded component there. I've always been a big believer in this, and people that have trained with me know that it's one thing to be big. I'm not saying that I am. You know, I'm 6'4", about 112, well, was 112 kilos. I'm now down to about 108, but I've always been a big believer in being able and making sure that you're able to move well and not just being big and stuck in the mud. Like, no disrespect to some body types, but you know, the stereotypical bodybuilder type, you know, some of these guys can't even bend over and touch their toes. And you know, look, that's nothing against them, you know, that's their sport, that's what they do, but you want to be able to run, jump, throw, sprint, change direction, pick shit up that's heavy, move things around. If you can't do that, then what are you really doing, you know? You're losing that functional component for a purely aesthetics, which is, it's got a time frame, and we all know that over time it gets worse and worse and worse. So if you can be well-rounded, in my opinion, I think that's just a better way to do it. And plus, who doesn't like feeling like they're training hard and getting a nice sweat on and being able to eat more food because of that? Anyway, set number 3, let's go. All right, so next set I've got up here. I've had to just improvise a little bit, so I'm going to be doing a single arm stability focused row. I've got the bench set up down there with a dumbbell. I'll show you guys through this one. Very, very big emphasis on the core here and the glutes. So obviously those two work together, so I like to put a high stress value on them. And then I'm going to be doing a vertical push, so single arm row, obviously single arm pull, and then single arm push, so asymmetry, loading up the body to try to create a massive stress through the midsection or the trunk and the glute to try obviously enhance what we're trying to do and work more muscles together as opposed to just sitting down and doing the boring old up and down. So let's go. Now obviously guys, when you're doing those, we want to try to keep that midline quite tight, form strict there, letting that shoulder drop down and get that nice stretch in the thoracic though, and then obviously the glutes on, abs are on there that obviously protect that lower back. So yeah. Whew. Again, if you want to know more, I've got a whole app, can train anybody anywhere around the world and have access to some of the latest and greatest exercises, but not even just that, old exercises that have stood the test of time that you know work. It's the sequencing and the care that put it all together to make you get the best results. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. I've still got more work to do here. My heart rate is screaming. Whew. Alright, so now I'm starting to get into the strength component at the end of today. Done all the functional and the flow type stuff. I'm a little bit gassed, but I'm still pushing hard. So Bulgarian split squat with a pause at any particular part of the movement, just to create more stress and mix it up a little bit, for lack of a better word. But I'm working hard here. Sets of 8 to 10. 3 sets of those, and then I've got one more combo to finish off, and then I've got a nice little conditioning finisher, and then that's me done. Whew. I'm dying. Not much left in the tank now. Wow. Cooking. 𝐃𝐈𝐒, hurry up and sponsor me. Come on, I know if you're out there listening, get on it. A little bit of bicep, tricep to finish off, because I mean, why wouldn't you want to pump some arms while you're away, right? What do they reckon? Girls get the girls. It doesn't work for me, that's for sure. I'm trying to curl all my life and nothing's happening, so, but it's part of the program, so we've got to get it done. 2 more sets to go, and a nice little metabolic finisher. So, and that's me done. Go shower up, have a feed, and then walk outside and start sweating like this again, no doubt, because it looks freaking muggy as hell outside. That is it. Everything's beautifully green, but alright, that is it. Done. 1 hour, 5 minutes. Active calories burned in that session is 676 currently. I was working hard for that one. The amount of food I ate yesterday and that sticky rice, wow. Probably not even burnt it all off, but it is what it is. Got to get the job done. So guys, if you're interested, I'm going to put a link in the description below to come in and potentially try training with us either physically or online. I'm going to be creating a lot of spaces online for those guys who are potentially watching this and want to take their training to the next level, or just get in better shape, or simply just learn more about their training and exercise and nutrition. So drop that comment. If you are interested, I can send you some details. The link will be in the description. Check it out. All right, so session done. RX Performance in Singapore. If you like to train a little bit more functionally and get off the machines, you know, that your standard gym has, I would highly recommend that. This isn't a paid promotion by any means, but I like to promote places that I go and people that I meet that are good, and that was the place that's good. So now I need to quickly go back, shower up, get changed, and go on some more adventures today. Got a fairly busy afternoon, evening coming up. So yeah, I look forward to it. Anyway, I'll keep bringing you guys some cool content as long as you guys keep watching it. Don't forget, like and subscribe, check out the channel, help keeping it grow, so I can keep bringing you some more cool stuff. I can't keep saying it enough. It all helps, guys. All right, so just jumped in taxi, or sorry, just jumped out of a taxi at my new hotel. The taxi driver was just telling me, I was obviously asking questions about what's going on in the city and stuff, and this is how hectic it is here. So they've got these GPS trackers in their car, which basically, I don't know if it's the government that controlled, I would assume so, or the main roads, but if they're in the bus lane for too long, the taxis, they're automatically fined $150. Bang, just like that. No questions asked. What the hell? It's crazy. So if they want to, they can prepay to go in the bus lane and use them, but if they don't, instantly on that data tracker thing, bang, 150 bucks taken out of their account just like that. Thanks for coming. Man, that is hectic. But I just got to the new accommodation. I'm going to check it out. Got a bit of stuff to do now. It's still hot as hell. Wow, how cool is this? I'm looking at that going, man, where's the water? And then realised it's an infinity edge pool. That is gangster. Wow. Literally feels like I'm on top of the world. All right, so I'm trying to hail down a taxi. I've never done it before, obviously never been to this place before, so I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'm doing it as you normally would, you know, just sort of wave and stuff, but I'm not having much luck. They'll probably look at me and go, oh, this gringo, I'm gonna stop for him. But come on with me while you see exactly what I'm seeing. Not many taxis at the moment, but nice G-Wagon, that's cool. That's actually proper cool. Murdered out windows, but as you can see, I'm not having much luck here at the moment, so I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what, but oh, there's a taxi up there, but by the time I get up there, maybe I'll head up that way. Brother, what am I doing? I've no idea. Anyway, I'll get one eventually. I'm going to this cool food place called Newtown Food Market. I'm trying to look for barbecue stingray. Apparently it's the bomb. Fuck, look, there's a whole bunch of taxis there too, damn it. You watch, I'll get there now and there'll be no taxis there for ages. All right, well, I'm not having much luck getting taxis, even though probably 20 of them have driven past me, all with their sign up saying, you know, like you can get a fare, and they all just, some stare at me and then just keep cruising past. I pull up to them at a set of lights and say, hey, mate, can I jump in there? They just fucking keep staring straight ahead of me. So might need to give them a bit of bubbles on the window. Fucking hell, mate. I just want to give you my money, mate, and go for a drive. Is it that hard? So I might try jump on the subway and see how I go here, but could end up on the other side of town, who knows, but let's give it a crack. So where are we? All right, so found it quickly. So Raffles Place, and I've got to get to Newtown. So 1, 2 on the green line and then get on the blue one and head up that way. All right, that doesn't sound too bad. Pretty straightforward. Let's see if I can stuff this up. You want some help? You want some help? You good? Thought I'd do the right thing there. Ran off with the lady some help. She looked like she was struggling up the stairs there, but didn't want my help. It's all good. We're going to throw it out there. Hopefully we can find it soon. All right, I've just walked into some random mall and the smells in here, holy hell. And you can see why. Have a look at all this stuff here. Wow. Some of the most amazing pastries. Oh, cookies, muffins. Wow, and you can imagine the smell fresh out of an oven. And check these out. really want to try all of them, but I don't want to ruin my appetite because I'm going to go try find these food markets because there's apparently some of the best food in Singapore there. So if I go fill up on all that now, I'm not going to want to eat more later on, so I'm going to have to wait. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm lost, but we'll keep cruising. All right, let's give this a go. Tap. Bam, it's that easy. Just tap your card on. I thought it was going to be much harder than that. So I've got to go to platform B. I'm going to go to Newtown Station, which I already knew, and then platform B. I've got no idea where platform B is, but let's go down here and figure it out. Can't be too far away, surely. But that's how easy it is. You just tap your card on and off. Hey, I haven't called public transport for sure, God knows how long, so this will be interesting. All right, so here we are, and I've got to get up to here. So NS21. We're at NS26 at the moment. Cool, pretty straightforward. How cool is this? So, no exposed train tracks. I guess no people can jump on them. It's pretty cool. And they play pretty badass music too. It's like a techno version. Let's go.
The train at platform B is not for boarding. The train at platform B is not for boarding.
All right, made it. A couple of stops. Find my way out of here and get myself to the food market. Let's go. That was actually really easy. I can't get over just how clean all this is. Man, check it out. The floor, everything about it. The subway system, everything is just that relative ease of getting around, except taxis. Oh, mate, it's so good. It's probably actually easier. Haven't called public transport for that long, so I feel like I'm getting the authentic experience. But I mean, why wouldn't you when it's that easy? It's simple and clean. Getting a lot of weird looks back from people, you know what I mean? Like, look at this guy. But I guess that's what happens when you're in another country, right? You don't look similar. All right, let's go. Got to get out of here. And just like that amount, bang. I don't even know how much that costs. I better check that next minute. $1,000. All right, so I'm just following my little map thing here, but it's sort of got a bit of a mind of its own. It sort of just keeps jumping around as they do, but it's part of the fun, right? So I'm just cruising through some sort of random park. I got out of the CBD, and obviously it's only a couple of stops, and yet here I am. It's like, feels like I'm almost in another city. I wish it had fucking aircon outside, but wow. Bruh, what even is this? Like, you can feel the heat coming up out of the ground. They're saying it's 30 degrees at the moment and 78% humidity today. Feels like about 1,000,000,000% humidity. Man, but it is what it is, I guess. No aircon outside, and that's what it is. Hopefully the food market's got some aircon, because I'm dying. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's giving me some bum steer. So I came out there, and now I've got to walk all the way around and do backflips and cartwheels and somersaults just to get there. Brother, give me the quickest and shortest route. GPS sending me off on the random ways. Even the road system here, like, there's a little bit of traffic. This is like, if this was in Australia, peak time Friday, and it's like, it's not even that bad. There's heaps of sets of lights, so you'd think it'd be traffic gridlock, but it actually moves really well. So they've got a nation of just over 6 million people. 3.86 of those are locals, and then obviously you've got people that come in and work, and students and so forth, to make up the remaining, according to the statistics here, which I've just Googled. So thank you, Google, for that fun fact. But yeah, I guess that's probably why it doesn't look so crazy busy, but I'd hate to see it with Brisbane's traffic and the population on these sort of roads, it'd be chaos. All right, I don't really want to be too rude here and just point a camera directly in their faces, but overlook over my shoulder there. I don't know if you can see him behind me there, but there's a whole bunch of people just laying asleep underneath the bridge. Now, they don't look homeless to me, so I don't know if they're just workers or what, but just having a cracking time. So I'm just going to point down that way, you know what I mean? Yep. It's different. Oh, I gotta go. I've got 6 seconds. I'm at the food market though. Here we go. Yes. Hopefully this is worth it. Barbecue stingray. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so I found it. Barbecue stingray. I'm excited. Very good. Alright, so here it is. Barbecue stingray. Smells amazing. Let's thank you. Let's give it a try and see what all the fuss is about, hey? Different. I'm doing this one for you, Steve Allen. All right, I must say I was a little bit had a little bit of trepidation before I ate that food, but just because I've never eaten it before. But wow, that was some of the nicest food I've ever eaten. Very spicy for a barbecue. It had a lot of chili in it, but I like chili, but not when it's blowing my head off, which that wasn't. So it was like the perfect amount. But yeah, I would highly recommend if you are in Singapore or wherever else does that barbecue stingray, do yourself a favor and order it, because man, it was good. Now I'm just going to cruise around. Plenty more to do. Stay on the journey, get back to the hotel. Got a bit going on, and then yeah, get out and check out some more food. Train, Marina Bay Sands later on. That'd be cool. It's funny too. You pick up on little mannerisms and stuff that, you know, you go to different cultures and what you think, you know, back home in Australia, you think they're doing it to be rude or whatever, but that's just what they do, you know, in countries like this, let's say. I have noticed a few of those little things, and it's just what they do. I don't know if they're trying to be rude or it's just what they do, but it puts things in a perspective, I guess you could say, that everyone's running their own little race, not worried about you. They're just doing them. I'm trying to find my way back. No GPS this time, no Google Maps, and see if I can end up where I need to get to. Oh, sorry, mate. Nearly got run over by old mate. Riding the tour to Singapore. There's so many nice cars. Porsches, Ferraris, Rolls, so many E-Class, a few Maybachs. I'd love to know if they've got the luxury car tax and stuff going on here as well, but here again, more Mercedes. I'm not going to turn around because I'm standing right in front of them, but it's incredible. Actually, I'll see if I can do it. So just off to my right, and then there's Mercedes over there. It's all happening, actually. Oh, it's a green light. I've got to go. I'm just standing there. Oh, now it's red and I'm still running. Silly, silly. Porsche GT3. Another nice car. This is just the norm around here, you know? BMWs everywhere, Mercedes, Audis, a lot of nice cars. Yep, another Porsche down there, looks like a GT4. Car spotting in Singapore, just everywhere, nice cars. Nothing very obnoxiously loud though, so as I was saying last night, oh, here we go, it's coming. Oh, he's turning. It's a shame. But yeah, as I was saying last night with that Ferrari, it's like they've been muffled so hard, it almost doesn't even sound like a Ferrari. I was full spinning out just then. I had some lady walking right up behind me. I couldn't even hear her. It was like a ninja, but I just saw like the reflection out of my sunnies. So, you know, like my rear view mirror, and I was like, man, I can't even hear you. So these motherfuckers move in silence. But back to the train station. All right, let's see if I can make my way back. Still not gonna pull out my GPS tracker, my little Google Maps, and see where I'm going, and just see if I can wing it. and hope for the best. It's like they've built this city that much in advance in terms of they know that the population's going to boom or something like that, because I feel like it's really, really overdone, or I'm just not here at a busy time. But yeah, it looks like it could just handle so much more volume of people, and it probably does. But yeah, it's so incredible, just and clean. I can't say that enough. If there's one thing we could learn, it's how to pick up our rubbish and not make such a mess. You didn't think I was going to walk past this and not come back and get some of these? Yes, sir, that's us. Now the question is, what do I get and how many of them? All right, when you simply just can't decide, just try a little bit of all of it, right? Chocolate chip cookies, French tart, Portuguese tarts, choc Oreo muffins, coffee, not sure what that's even called, and then that one there, apparently it's like a delicacy here, so yeah, I'm gonna pop this down and absolutely smash these. All right, let's check out the room. Jesus, how good is this? Hey? What am I going to do with the couch that big? Yo! Sit at my little boardroom table and pretend like I'm a somebody. Write myself a little note. Dear diary. Ooh, check out some of these watches. Yes, sir. That's sick. I wonder what's in here. Nothing. Oh. Cool. That's badass. Way too big for what I need, but whatever. Fuck, look at the size of the rat. Man, that thing's brighter and bigger than my future. Jesus. I think that was Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm on the hunt. I've just been through the most extravagant of subway systems, sort of like Japan, I guess you could say. They're crazy, everything's underground, and I can see why. Like, I've been chatting to some of the locals and they're saying it's not even hot. But obviously coming from Brisbane where it's middle of winter time, this is a bit humid for me, but man, apparently it gets stinking here. But I'm on my way to Maxwell Food Market now. I'm gonna check out the famous chicken rice from a place called 𝐇𝐎𝐿. It's highly regarded, so I'm just walking there now, dodging rats by the looks of it. But I was gonna keep showing you some trains, but I better not walk out and get hit by that car. The system, I might show you a little bit on the way back, but you know, you see one, you sort of see it all. But yeah, it's immaculate and just everything's so well organized here. All right, this is it. I guess now I'm just gonna go find this famous 𝐇𝐎𝐿. I'm not even sure how you pronounce it, but let's even go for a bit of a cruise and find some of it. It's got to be here somewhere, but I won't be taking heaps of video, shoving cameras in people's faces, but you get the idea. So many good smells, it's incredible. Don't worry, found it, just like that. Is that quick? Famous 𝐇𝐎𝐿 chicken rice. Let's have a look, hey? Chicken rice. The photos don't do it any justice by the looks of it, but this is going to be us. I'm going to give it a crack. Alright, the place is bustling, so I've got myself some chicken and rice with veggies. Definitely looks the goods. Let's see what it tastes like. Alright, so the the lady sitting beside us ended up making us one of these drinks, sugar cane. Never tried it before, so let's see how we go, hey? Wow, that's really good. They're delicious. Wonderful. Yeah, it's got a really good taste to it. It's refreshing. Almost like a solo almost back home, but fresher. I must say that drink, wow, how good. And now I'm out walking back outside and I feel like it's cooled off so much more. It's actually enjoyable and pleasant, but this is it at night. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera or not, but it's still so quiet. Like a lot of these cars, there's no petrol guzzling engines. Well, I mean there is a little bit, but nothing like in Brisbane or other parts of the world. Everything's hybrid or electric. You can definitely tell there's a lot of money here. As I was saying before, banks everywhere, Lambos rolling around, Ferraris, Rolls. Definitely money. We're gonna go try and make some. How do we do that? Well, good question. But I want to jump back on the subway, head back towards my hotel. I'm going to show you a little bit of the subway system because I feel like you get a bit of a better understanding on this one as opposed to the one I did last time. Fuck, I better be careful. I'm just walking out in the middle of the road. They frown upon that pretty bad here, the old jaywalking thing. Like it's like a big no-no. So I'm going to try find the train station. So I literally just missed the train. It was right there. And I wasn't sure, if that was the one I had to get on because I couldn't read the sign quick enough before the doors are closing. So I was like, oh, yep, shit, all right, I'm gonna have to wait for the next one. Thinking, the train's gonna be ages. 4 minutes. 4 minutes only, you have to wait for a train around here. That's incredible. Look, it's here now. You wouldn't read about it. What is doing? How is the service around here? No wonder more people are promoted to take the trains. It's just so easy. Hopefully this is the right one, but I hope so. Maxwell, so that's where I am now. So here, I got to get to there, Marina Bay, and then I'm getting off and taking that one to Raffles. It's pretty simple, bang, change, and then go to there. There's all of these systems underground, which hopefully I'll show you. I'll be able to get to walk through some of these. It's so intricate. It's like multiple stories underground. It's crazy. Well, let's have a look. See, where am I going? Yeah, nah, sweet. I am going the right way. How good. We are so far underground, and it's like a ghost town. I don't understand. It's 8 o'clock. I've got to get back to the hotel by 9. But I just caught the train, and there's no one here. It's like eerily quiet. One person behind me. That's it. Out of a whole subway station. It's incredible. Oh, bruh. Alright, this is doing my head in, man. There's no one in here. Like, this is proper nuts. This place was heaving earlier on. You probably would have seen some of the videos, like, but now all of a sudden ghost town. Like, it's dead quiet. I don't understand. What, does everyone just go home early? What day is it? It's Friday night. I think everyone's getting ready to go to the unts. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just in the wrong spot. Who knows? But anyway, let's keep cruising. So, Marina Bay South Pier, that's where I've got to go to, 3 minutes away. Fuck, I better hurry up. Oh, lovebirds. Good on them. They found their match. Or they just want to get it on in the middle of the subway system because there's no one else around. Who knows? How cool is this? That the brothers playing some table tennis over here. That's cool as hell. Yeah, the boys. They're not really playing. they're just sort of arguing. Look, where have I got to go? Have I got to go here? Yep, I've got to go down here. All right, welcome back. Another day. Bit of a lazier start to the day, which has been good, but here I am. Give you a little bit more of an update as to what's going on. Honestly, feedback of this place, not a huge fan. Very, I don't know if it's just because I'm in the city or I've just come from a place, Bali, where it's, everyone's so friendly and happy to see ya. And here, people just get in your way, they're rude and abrupt. But I don't know if that's, like I was saying, if that's that intentionally or that's just how they are. You know, it's the different cultures, but overall the city's nice, but there's just nothing to do. As a tourist, you know, you see one thing, you see it all. So I'm gonna go up to that Marina Bay Sands, to the rooftop, the observation deck, check that out because it's a big iconic landmark. The Botanic Garden's cool. You see a little bit of greenery. I mean, it's green everywhere. It's just not, I mean, it's just not a place that I would come back to, let's be honest. There's still some cool stuff here, but I feel like once you see it, it's like, all right, cool, sweet. Everything's so expensive. The hotels are way overpriced. The food, local food, is actually not too bad, but overall, it's probably very similar to Australia. But yeah, most other Asian countries, this is well and truly up there that I've been to anyway. So out of Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, obviously Bali, Indonesia. So yeah, but anyway, I want to keep cruising. I want to go check out some landmarks, get a coffee and some food down and see what else there is to see in this city. All right, so I'm here at a old church, I guess you could say. It actually was a Catholic convent back in the day. Chijmes, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. This is it, very old building. Preserved quite well. Now it looks like it's got some shops and stuff in here, so I'm a little bit hungry. Oh, hang on a minute, what is this? I don't know why the hell that's going off. It's 1:10. So anyway, here we are. Oh, I'm right in the way. Let's see if we can cruise through here and get a little bit of a suss of what is in here. So it used to be a convent back in the day. So let's have a look now and see. Man, the architecture's pretty cool, but very, very different. Yeah, wow, it's very cool. A bit different. Very old buildings. Broth and beyond. I just want to find that burger place. Let's go. I haven't had one for a while. I'm due. While we're here, I'm going to give a shameless plug to my boy Clay, repping his shirt overseas. The man's got a fight coming up too, big 𝐃𝐈𝐒. Make sure you get on and support that man. He's doing some really cool things in the boxing space, which he has been doing for a while, but he's also doing some cool things in the, I guess I'm not going to say too much, in the business space, which from what I know are going to certainly change the way things are done, and I'm looking forward to it. It's always good to see brothers doing well. So the big Waterman, the big Clay, the big gorilla. He knows I can say that and joke around with him, but he's a monkey. He's a good looking monkey. But so anyway, the man, he's got a fight coming up. I can't wait to see that. Get on and support the man. I'm walking around sweating bullets in his shirt. So where are these burgers at? Come on. Also alcohol here, really, really expensive, like $10 for one Corona. Again, sort of like Australian prices, you know. I feel gypped. Couldn't find the burger place. It is what it is. Well, on to the next one, but they've literally got people doing the most pointless jobs. One guy's standing there with a whistle in his hand to blow it when a car comes in. Brother, how much you got to get paid to blow a whistle? Fuck me. Anyway, on to the next one. I'm going to go to the big shopping mall. I'm going to go do some shopping if I can find it. I think I'm going the right way. I'm basically going back to where I was staying, Raffles. There's a mad shopping centre there, so I'm going to go check that one out. All right, I can see why everything's underground or indoors, because, man, it is so hot out there. And as I was just saying before, it's not even a hot day. It's just that humidity, that steaminess. So I was chatting to one of the locals just before, and they were like, "Ha, this is very cool, this is very cool." And I was like dying. But let's go for a bit of a cruise around in the shopping centre. Find some food, find some clothes. These guys selling jumpers here. Who the fuck's gonna want a jumper when it's about 1 billion degrees outside? A lot of high-end fashion stuff here. Wow, walking through a food court and they got teppanyaki on the go. That's sick. Chickens in the window. Teppanyaki over here. It's all happening. And this is just a normal food court. It's pumping. Alright, so just roll down to the Marina Bay Sands to go check out the sky deck. I get here, sold out. No one else is allowed up there. I was like, man, I just want to go up and have a quick look. So happy to pay, no funny business. Nah, cool, you got to buy a ticket for tomorrow. I was like, alright, sweet, cool, it is what it is. Go to buy a ticket for tomorrow, 35 Singaporean dollars. Now, that works out to be probably 40 bucks-ish Australian. Yep, okay, cool, it is what it is. Not gonna whinge too much about it because I want to go see everything, but man, it's a little bit of a, everything costs money here. So I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do now, but I'm gonna roll through here and see if I can get some food or something. But this place is built on just making money and pillaging everything out of your pocket. So if you are gonna come here, make sure you have a lot of it because they'll take it off here quicker than you can probably make it. Well, some people, definitely me, that's for sure. But anyway, so I've got to come back tomorrow. 10 o'clock, my ticket starts. So hopefully it's not raining. This is it inside Marina Bay Sands. You can obviously stay in here. Very, very flashy. As you can see, everything's super, super clean. I've said it 1 billion times. I'm probably going to say it another 1 billion more. But that's just the state of this country. Everything costs money and everything is super clean. There's some casinos. Maybe go in there and win some money to pay for the ticket. Hey, what do you reckon? Put it all on red? What would you do? Red or black? Drop a comment below. Red or black? Red goes faster apparently. Black don't crack. So it's a win-win either way, but I'm starting to get quite hungry. I'll try to find me some food. Alright, I'm out the front. I'm gonna go for a bit of a walk, try to find some other cool stuff. Seeing we've been stitched up, can't go up there today. There's a place called Horizon Beach, which I've been told is quite nice as well. I want to go check that out. I've got so many towers here. The place is absolutely ginormous, as you can see. Look at that. But back on the old Foot Falcon. Woos woos. Let's go. Give them a bit of a tune up. It's not stinking hot, but it's still humid. So should be able to walk outside for not that long before I'm dying again. Okay. Wow. I don't think I've said that much on this trip. I have found the money shot. You're looking at it. Nah. I'm just going to get a little bit closer and show you this is absolutely incredible. This is the skyline. Look at that. The CBD, the business district. That's all happening down there. This is Horizon Beach. Far as you can see, just city. So many banks, as I was saying before. Must be a lot of money here. A lot of big buildings. The shops at Marina Bay Sands. I wonder if they got food in there. Big dog is hungry. Man's got to eat. Could go some barbecue stingray again, if I'm honest. They do good sized portions too, so you don't overdo it, but this might even be my thumbnail. What do you reckon? Alright, I've just seen a sign, award-winning burgers. What else is a man meant to do? Let's go sample these and see what he's doing. And it's in aircon, so that's another win. Craft beer, yep, how good, let's go. That's me all day. Wow, this place looks a cracker. There are crazy shakes. Look at the lollies up there too, wow. More concerned, what do you reckon, burger-wise? I'm thinking maybe that, just because it's the award winner. Although it's people's choice. It's a Greg Norman and it's Aussie. All right, so Greg Norman burger. It'd be rude not to get something that hasn't got an Australian title in it. Let's go. That's really, really good. Let's see what the burger's like. Wow. That's actually really, really good. Meat cooked to perfection, juicy, flavors are nice, simple, and just an all-round good burger. Highly recommend. Alright, I have to say that burger was simply amazing. For all those people that know I love a good burger, I would have to rate that one up there. Probably top 10. Simple, classic, but tasty, succulent. And on that note, I'm back walking. Got a bit of fuel in the belly. This place is absolutely massive. That's where I just was. So if you're ever in Singapore and you go there and you want a good burger, I recommend to hit it up. It is expensive, but like everything else here, it is what it is. So there's some massive event on here. So I guess that's why the Marina Bay Sands observation deck is all booked out. It is also 60 years they are celebrating, I guess, basically their independence from the British colonial, I guess you could say. Is that even the right word? Colony. So they're standing on their own. So yeah, that's one of the big things that they're celebrating. So I think that might be why it's so hustle and bustle. But oh, I see coffee down there. I can smell something delicious. Man, I'm gonna go back 100 kilos. Oh, check this out. Wow, it's like a little sphere. It's full of people in there. Like a private event or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure, but that's cool. And you can go out there. Oh, you can walk up there. Yeah, right. Let's go for a cruise in here first. I might venture out there. Yeah, it's like an event or something on. You can see what's going on out there. Wow, that's a little bit trippy. The eyes full move too to stare at you. Yeah, wow. Like a live band and stuff getting set up in there. It's got to be a function. Nah, I'm not going to go crash the party, so to speak, but yeah, it looks like it's bustling in there. That's cool. So much to see and look at. Some guy with a drone up there. This place is absolutely sick. Here's the oh, mate was saying the Singaporean version of the Opera House. Let's go check that out. But big Louis Vuitton building. I wonder if we can go in there and check that out, see what the go is. But man, it is hot out. Wow, standing in that sun is killer. Not bad in the shade, but man, when you walk outside from the aircon, it's like it smashes you in the face. And I'm back inside. It's fucking way too hot out there, man. Wow. I don't know how people do this. You got people wearing long pants and shit. Like people wearing suits and stuff. I guess if you're inside, it's probably not too bad. Or they're probably just used to it, but man, it's diabolical. Little high-end shops here. Versace, Burberry, Prada. Got it all happening. Wow. That's cool. They've got a water park in the middle of one of the towers. This is sick. I mean, it's not the most fun ride, but cool for kids. For those people that have been here, they'll know this, but I've never seen so much high-end shops in one place. It's incredible. It's yeah, like obviously I've never been to Dubai. That's not somewhere I've gone yet, but I assume it's probably similar to that. But just on that note, where do you want me to go next? Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Where should I go next and check out and explore? I'm keen to hear what you reckon, but wow, so much cash. I would love some. Let's go. All right, so I'm in a massive underground section. I've got really no idea where I've got to go. Well, I know the destination. I don't know how to get there. So check it out. It's like a maze, but here's a map. I am here and I need to get up to there, which sounds easy, but we need to check on the phone. Drive. Oh, yep, that's much better. Easy. All right. That looked much harder when I was doing it before, but there you go. We're on. Follow the red line. Easy. So I thought I'd do the stereotypical male thing and be like, ah, yeah, nah, I'm all good. I know where I'm going. Get off the train. Yep, up here, down there, turn here. And I was like, yeah, sweet, it's just up there. Anyway, I walked for about 100 meters. I was like, I'll just check my phone. Anyway, GPS, the little tracker thing was out. So I was like, ah, should be right. It can't be that hard. So I've just walked for about 20 minutes through, like, everything's underground. So tunnels, shops, all sorts of cool stuff. So anyway, I was walking for about 20 minutes. And then I finally found a way to get up to the service. You take an elevator, then another elevator, because it's multiple stories underground. And sure enough, the GPS come back on, and I've just been walking the wrong way for about 20 minutes. Fuck. So I'm back on the foot falcon. Let's get it done again. 9,000 steps so far today already, and it's just after lunchtime. Well, actually, it's a lot after lunchtime, but it'll be probably another 15,000, 16,000 step day today, I reckon. All right, guys, so I want to give you a little bit of an example as to the craziness of how expensive everything is over here. So a little bit of a life hack, which I've come to discover when I'm traveling, is what I'll do is I'll go get all my laundry done just before I go back home. And that way everything's fresh, it's folded, and all you got to do is unpack it and chuck it away. Try it next time you're out. It's seriously a good thing. So anyway, I've gone to just inquire. Yep, sweet. I've got probably a kilo worth of dirty washing, not even that. Now they're like, yep, no worries, look, we can do it for you. Minimum, the amount is going to be $60. And if you want it done express, it's going to be $80. Now the express is just 24 hours. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, brother, for 80 bucks, I can fucking go buy a washing machine and do it myself. Maybe not here, but kidding themselves. Man, this place is jacked. So, moral to the story is I'm being a tight ass, and I'm just gonna do the washing when I get home. I don't need to, I just wanted to, you know what I mean? It makes my life easier. When you're living on the go, you'd rather delegate jobs, you know what I mean? And that was one of them. But $80 to wash probably a kilo worth of clothes, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. But that's just the extent of it over here, is everything is just extravagant. But anyway, enough crapping on about that. I'm off to go get myself some sweetie treaties Saturday evening, and the action's just about to start, so I might have to put this thing down and start enjoying myself a little bit more. Let's go. All right, welcome back. Another day, another adventure. So, fun fact, I now understand why there's significantly less amount of cars on the road. So I found this out, and obviously it depends on the size of the car as well as the price of this, but basically when you pay for the car, you buy the car, like let's say the car is $10,000, you then have to pay for the privilege, so you almost have to buy a license for that. Now that license, depending on the size of the car, can be anywhere from 90,000 USD upwards to 150,000 USD. Now that only lasts you for the period of 10 years. So you keep that car 10 years, you then have to renew that at a cheaper rate. So you got to pay for the car, and then you have to pay for the license. That is incredible. So the cars themselves aren't cheap here either. So you can imagine the people that are rolling around in the Lambos and the Porsches and the Ferraris and stuff, they're obviously paying, you know, luxury car tax and all the rest of it. And then they got to pay for the license as well. So I guess that's why they say driving here is a bit of a luxury. I didn't know that, but sorry, I'm just trying to find out where I'm going. It's a bit of a rabbit warren here, but so yeah, you can only imagine you must have a lot of money to just be able to drive a car here. I don't even know what the price of petrol is, but yeah, $90,000 USD upwards. Crazy. Anyway, I'm on my way to Marina Bay Sands. I booked my ticket yesterday because I couldn't go up there. I'm back in the subway, just because it's probably one of the easiest ways to navigate and get around. and it's aircon, and everything is underground, so it's perfect. Wow, it's pumping. All right, so it's Sunday, and it is absolutely packed. I don't know where all these people come from. Obviously, as I was just saying, it's probably the easiest and most cost-effective way for people to get around. So they're all on the subway. Hopefully they're not going where I'm going, because I hate crowds. And I'm just going to throw it out there. Some of these people, again, I don't know if it's a cultural thing or what, but they're fucking rude. You know what I mean? Very, very rude. Just stop, get in your way, purposely slow you down. Well, maybe not purposely. Maybe it looks personal, but it's probably not. I'm probably just like, hey, get out of me fucking face, come on. Anyway, so I've got to go to Marina Bay. Yep, so I'm going this way. I've got to go 2 stops. Pretty straightforward. Bam, I got it right. First go this time. Sick. And the train. Oh, look at that. Don't worry about waiting every half an hour for a train here. Every 4 minutes, baby. Let's go. How good is that? Here it is. Wow. Absolutely incredible looking. And I'm going up there. Stay with me. I'm just gonna get in the middle of this. They just rolling photo shoots wherever they go. But it is what it is. I'm doing the same. Also, after this, UFC, Dreykus versus 𝐃𝐈𝐒. Who do you reckon? I'm going 𝐃𝐈𝐒. I don't even know how you pronounce it, but that bad Chechenian killer. I'm going him 3rd round submission, even though I'd love to see him just steamroll him and knock his lights out. But Dreykus has got that very unorthodox sort of brawler in the back of the classroom fight style, so you just never know. It's very unpredictable, says me. I'm not a fight expert by any means, but just by watching a lot of his fights. So I'm hoping that it's the mad Chechenian, because I'd love to just see him get up. But anyway, I'm back inside. As you can probably see, it's much cooler in here. This must be where people are lining up to get my autograph. They just found out that I'm in town. Yo, what up everybody? Back kidding.
Okay, one sec, look at the camera. Okay guys, hello champ, look here, and there we go, smile.
Wow.
Come in front, okay, smile.
Oh, bro, I swear to God, I swear I can feel this thing moving underneath my feet. I'm not gonna lie, I sort of half shit myself. Oh man. Wow. This is incredible. Wow.
이쪽으로 오세요. 여기도 좀 예뻐.
Bro, I swear to God, I can feel it moving underneath my feet. It's bugging me out, but check this out over here. There's hundreds of ships just waiting to see dock up, or I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what, probably one of the real good things is lucky it's not hot. I mean, the sun's not hot at all, being exposed to it right up here nice and high. Bruh, I thought I was taking photos up the dress. I literally just thought he was taking photos up the dress. I was like, fuck this guy. Turns out they're obviously together. I was like, bruh, zero chill. But man, look out there. There's boats as far as the eye can see, big tankers, cargo ships. Yeah, it's all happening. I think that's the City Botanic Garden down there. Wow. But bruh, I tell you what, this is bugging me, man. I swear to God, I can feel something moving underneath my feet. What a beautiful city. 56 stories above the ground too. It took probably 20 seconds in the lift, maybe not even that, to get up here. Super smooth. It didn't feel like it was accelerating fast. Let's see if we can get right up to the top. Must be like a bar or something up here. Oh, it's a nice bit of shade. Oh. Fuck, you never really realise how hot it is until all of a sudden, well, you do, but then when you get a bit of shade, you're like, oh wow, that's cracker. Oh, it's a full restaurant. Yeah, that's sick. So crazy. You can literally, it feels like you're on top of the city, like you can see the highest buildings and like your eye line with them. But I feel like the biggest pussy. I'm constantly grabbing onto the edge because I feel like it's like swinging. It's probably not, but that's just my paranoia going. Nah, it has to be. I swear to God, it's definitely swinging. Surely they build it like that, right? But it's safe, yeah? If I don't make it, the cars, I want to be buried in them. That's the new one and the old one. Oh, is that a bit of a spoiler as to what's coming up too? Is there a new car? There's definitely a new car. Time to go fast. So we didn't think the purple one was fast. Well, it was fast. It was heading in the right direction, but we've stopped. It's up for sale. Now, we're going to be trying to go proper fast. So, oh wow, that's where the Formula 1 track is. Yeah, that's sick. All the way down there, you can see it. That's badass. I was just saying that I'd love to come here for Formula 1, but some of the locals that I was chatting to, they said be prepared because everything is 3 times more expensive that time of year. So I think it's September, October. So yeah, I could only imagine the price of. So to look at this place to book, to give you an example, for these 2 days that I was looking for accommodation here, $5,000. So $5,000 for 2 days at Marina Bay Sands. That's what they cost. There's obviously some sort of event on or whatever, but it is what it is. So could only imagine what it's going to be that time of year. Alright, so I found myself this cool little bar in Bay Street, or 𝐃𝐒 or something like that, I think it's called. It's very pommy inspired, I dare say. Hard timber floors. It literally smells like they've just opened the doors to a brewery. Very cool bar. And the UFC's playing.
As good as it gets, Mark Connor. Why are you laughing, Chick? Because at 41 when I went the octagon, I couldn't pull my shorts up high enough.
Alright. Just watched it. Dricus versus 𝐷𝐻𝐿. 5 rounds of complete domination. I thought he was going to finish him in the third, as I said, but he wasn't. Dricus is one tough mofo. Just hung in there, but 𝐷𝐻𝐿 fought the best fight for him. It was the most tactical and just did exactly as he did. So yeah, anyway. This place has grown on me. I was having a few days where I was like, nah, not me, but it is growing on me, this place. So anyway, the adventures keep going. I'm gonna keep cruising around and exploring some stuff. So come on with me on a journey. But don't forget, guys, like and subscribe. You gotta help this channel grow and do all the cool stuff. Otherwise, we can't keep doing this stuff. Sort of down by the bay, and it's like a pub district here, nightclubs and restaurants and stuff like that. So this place must go off at night, I would assume. It sort of gives me that sort of Thailand vibe where it's like Patong Bungalow Road sort of deal, right by the water. It's pumping along. I'm getting a bit hungry, but so I might try to find me some decent food. Oh, have a look at that. What do you reckon? Oh, some crabs. Oh, wow. A couple of big muddies. A couple of 2.83 metres. Get the dogs. A shark. Yeah, so I've come to the conclusion that all, I guess, supercars, you know, the high-end Italian stuff, Ferraris and Lambos and all that type of stuff, they're definitely muffled. Just saw another one, which, you know a Ferrari sound when you see one, or hear one I should say, and that definitely sounded like a Corolla with a whole bunch of baffles or something shoved in it to keep it quiet. It's like buying a Ferrari and then leaving it in the shed because you're not allowed to drive it. You want people to look at it, right? You want to make those noises, those stereotypical V10 sounds. Like, that's why you buy them, right? Singapore, I think you're doing it all wrong. Oh, and here it is, the rain. It says it's meant to be thunderstorms for the past couple of days, but as you can obviously tell, it hasn't been. But fuck, lightning and all sorts going on over there. Wow, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Lightning and thunder and all the rest of it. I've literally got to get just there, but I don't really want to walk in the rain because it's absolutely bucketing down and getting soaking wet. It's just not on my to-do list today. So it looks like I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit. I guess that's the thing about living in a tropical environment, is those the instability, I guess, in the weather, from it being super hot and humid to all of a sudden just being like, you know what, the air can't, oh wow, just stop the air not being able to hold that water anymore, so it just pisses. Oh shit. Woo-hoo-hoo, we're on here. Wow. It literally was just like a tap. It almost just turned off then. It might be time to make a mad dash for it while it's not bucketing down. Well, that'll be right. As I go to walk off, it picks up again. Fuck. So as I've been researching, if you can see that, every day, thunderstorm, thunderstorm, thunderstorm. At the moment, it's like a mad lightning show. I'm gonna see if I can stay on here long enough for you guys to capture some more of this. It's getting absolutely hectic. Sort of like that tropical Queensland, you know, those summer storms that we get back home. Or for anyone that's not in Queensland, you won't really understand this, but basically bucketing down and then a mad light show. But that'll be right as soon as I put the camera back on. Oh, there we go. Anyway, you've seen it all. You've seen lightning before. It's the same. It's just cool. Man, this rain is relentless. I'm still waiting here, getting ready to make the mad dash. I've got to go literally just down there, like 50 meters. It's like torrential now. Probably should have just made the mad dash for it back then, but there's no sign of it letting up at the moment. It's crazy. And of course, if I go in the rain, I'll turn into marshmallow, you know what I mean? So, can't get wet. Like the, what's that TV show, The Witch, where she fucking melts, you know? You know what? As I stand here, scared of the freaking rain, I'm going, I drink water, I shower in water, bathe in water, so to speak. Our body's made up of water, and here I am fucking scared of it. Let's just go. Let's enjoy it. Come on. Oh, it's proper pissing down, but oh, the puddles. Wow, it's hectic. Whew. Drenched in just that 50 meters, soaked. Man, I've never seen rain like that. It's hectic, like proper bucketing down. But made it. All right, so Another day we're on. It's coming to an end. I'm just rocked up back at the airport. Slowly going to start making my way back home. I've had enough. I think these few days here in Singapore has been more than enough for me. This place is crazy. Remember me telling you I wasn't going to pay that 80-something bucks to get 10 items dry cleaned? Well, not even dry cleaned, just washed. Well, I had to. Well, I didn't have to. I chose to. But it didn't just come to 80 bucks. Then you got to add GST on top of that. So this place is crazy expensive. And there's not much else to really do. So overall, would I recommend it? Yeah. For an event, sure. Maybe once you see the sights and the sounds and then get out of here. Definitely a stopover destination, but I wouldn't, everything's just, it's too expensive. From the food, to the cars, to the accommodation, to getting around, it's all just nuts. But anyway, that's gonna be enough for me. I'm heading back to Brisbane. I'm excited to bring you guys some cool car content coming up. So by the time this one's posted, I would have dropped the video with Captain Risky. Don't forget to get over and like and check that one out. But also the Jamboree video, which is coming up. That's also going to be another badass car event. So heaps and heaps and heaps of cool entries. Obviously all the Spot On crew, Pro Mod series is going to be there. I'm excited to see that, and guys running proper fast. And then I'm going to be dropping some of my personal videos about the car and what we're going to be doing and what has been going on, which has sort of pushed me in the direction that I'm going now, which I'll reveal all in the video. So yeah, in the meantime guys, don't forget, like and subscribe, check out the channel, help it grow, help us do everything I can to help bringing you guys more cool content. But until then, I'm just gonna stay indoors where it's actually cool, because man, I just got out of the taxi, I'm sweating bullets. This place is fucking hot. Man, it's disgusting. Anyway, that's me out. Peace.